What's up, everybody? Joe White here. Yes, you're going to have to deal with the truck running for now because it's hot. But I wanted to talk a little bit. As you can see, we're here at the Quick Trip in Wichita Falls, Kansas. Getting ready to take a load of Loft House sugar cookies down to Houston. And then I got to take a load up to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and then go from Murfreesboro up to Kalamazoo, Michigan. So that's my next week. We need to talk about this Oliver Anthony guy. I will tell you, I've listened to the song. The song is okay. The song sends out a message. A good message that working people are preaching every single day. I mean, I'm out here preaching it, constantly. Why do we have people living off welfare when they're perfectly capable of going to work? It's the problem that this country has faced since the pandemic. People not wanting to go back to work. But then again, you set unrealistic expectations of wanting to make $25, $30 an hour while working at a place like this Quick Trip here. It's not worth $25, $30 an hour to ring up somebody's groceries, which I'll get to that in a minute. There's a famous musical, How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. And that's the epitome of what this guy has done. Y'all got hoodwinked. Y'all got flim-flam. The Tennessee Shim Sham. This guy did exactly what he set out to do. He wrote a preachy song and went viral. He did exactly what he set out to do. He got you all hook, line, and sinker. I'll create a song bitching about the government, bitching about people on welfare, and that'll get people so riled up that they'll have no choice but to get behind me and blow up, make me go viral. He talks about in the song, I'm working all day for her, basically I'm working all day for little pay, and I go home and drown my sorrows away. And dude, come on. So you got money. Does it look like this dude's really not well off? I know the area that this man lives. He's from Farmville, Virginia. If you're living in that area of Virginia, you're either dirt-ass poor or you got a little bit of money. There's no in between. This guy has a little bit of money. How do you know that? Well, he's got money to go out and pay for that deer stand behind him. Assuming that that's his property. Oh, the lights just went out. He's got money to pay for that guitar he's strumming on. He's got money to pay for the microphone setup that he is. I know those microphones, they ain't cheap. It's about $100 sitting right there. And apparently he's got money because he's drinking his sorrows away, drowning his sorrows away. He's got money to go buy beer. And for poor all this beer, he may not drink. Oh, come on. Come on. Use your head. Use a little bit of logic here, people. You don't know Joe White. You don't know what this guy be. I know. Come on. I grew up in that part of the damn state. I grew up in Amelia County, which is not that far from Farmville. Both places are absolute shitholes. Okay? To put it mildly. Sorry for the language, but they're shitholes. Why? I mean, I always said if there is a God and he was to give the world an enema, to steal a quote from Bret the Hitman Hart, he would stick the hose right in Amelia County, Virginia, because the place is a cesspool. It's a good old boy, daddy won't sell the farm, heaven forbid we should have more than one grocery store kind of town, kind of county. It sucks. That whole area in Farmville is booming right now because you got Longwood University right there. They've built that area up within the last 20 years. Are there poor people that live around there that fit that description of what he's singing about? Yeah, but I don't think he's one of them. I don't think this guy's one of them. So you ain't singing about yourself. You ought to clarify that. You know, am I sick and tired of people not going back to work? Yes. Am I sick and tired of going into a place like this Quick Trip, ordering food, and my order comes out wrong, or order comes out cold, or it takes 20 minutes to get it? Yes. But this guy did exactly what he set out to do, and you're all buying into it. And now, news has hit within the last 24 hours. This makes me laugh. I get it, dude. Oliver Anthony, if you're watching this, man, I know you probably don't give two shits about what I have to say, and nor should you. You got your money. You succeeded. Congratulations. Thumbs up. You did it. Must be nice. I'm out here pounding this pavement day after day, maybe only going home 3 times a month or 3 days a month. Guess what? I'm not going home during the month of September. I'm having to stay out the entire month of September and October to get the things that I want in life. I have to work. Okay? What have you... here's another thing. YouTube is like American Idol. You might as well have won American Idol. You won a game show. You went viral. Going viral is no different to me. So, fast forward to now. Sorry, guys. I'm just befuddled. I'm befuddled. It stupefies me. He books he, quote unquote, he booked a show for himself at a nightclub in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's on the western side of Knoxville. It's called Cotton Eye Joe. If you ever driven down I-40 on the western side of Knoxville, you've seen this club. You've seen the sign for this club. It's a huge, as us Southerners call it, it's a honky-tonk. You could probably, judging from what I've seen of this place, you could probably cram about 3,000 people in there. Why is this guy moving so slow? What are you doing? Look at this idiot. Anyway. I think he came from over there, like in a parking spot, like over this way. And he's driving that slow so he doesn't trip his clock. Because if you go over 5 miles an hour in these trucks, your clock starts ticking away. But anyway. He booked that nightclub. He negotiated a booking with this club. Not even him. His manager. We'll get to his manager here in a minute. $120,000 this guy wanted. So the Richmond, south of Richmond, they're okay now. Oh man, he ain't working for it. He ain't drowning his sorrows away with a shit-ass pay no more. So, again, it's a catchy tune. I'm not going to lie. But, here I am, pot, calling the kettle black. If I eat one more McRib, I'm going to have a heart attack. Anyway, $120,000. Now the nightclub, and I'm assuming the nightclub has copies of this contract. The nightclub now has to pay this guy $120,000 to play at his club. Okay, cool. The nightclub also is responsible for staffing the joint, food costs, serving food to the customers. If a customer's got to order for food, he's got to pay to have that food brought in and cooked and everything else. It is a business. He had to pay for hotel rooms and catering for the band. I'm talking about people eating ho-hos with my southern twang. But if you want me to play your show, you gotta pay my catering. So $120,000. The guy's got to staff the venue, security. He's got to pay the website for the ticketing cost. The ticketing website's going to charge a fee on top of that. And the rich man south of Richmond now wants to charge only $25 a ticket. Now, I get it. You're not, I mean, Taylor Swift charging outlandish prices and all these concerts and everything, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But $25 a ticket times 3,000 people is only $75,000. It's not even going to cover the cost of the band. And to top it all off, the guy, hey dude, you're in my shot. Anyway, to top it all off, Mr. Oliver Anthony gets on his Instagram and goes, y'all, please don't buy these $25 or $100 tickets. I didn't know. I had a friend of mine who's a plumber trying to negotiate for me. I'm trying to get it to where he's my full-time booker. That way he ain't got to do no plumbing no more. And so don't go buy these $100 tickets and the $199 meet and greets. Because I'm out here for the people. Even though I want $120,000 to drive about maybe 9 hours west and strum my guitar. And I also wanted catering and to be put up in a hotel. You hired a plumber to do your fucking booking? You fucking moron. You are now in the music industry. The DIY shit will only get you so fucking far. I get it. You don't want people to have to pay ticket prices. I get it, dude. And I support you 100%. How about you lower your price? You had no problem with them paying you $120,000. It's not costing you much of anything to drive as my truck goes into complete fucking oh shit, my brain just blanked on me. My truck just went into full-on freaking regen mode on me. Hold on. There, we're gonna turn the truck off. I'm turning my truck off because I don't want the noise. I'm sick and tired of all these redneck boys. Anyway. And I get it, dude. People need to go back to fucking work. These politicians, whether you're Democrat or Republican, are fucking corrupt. Look at our president. He's now facing impeachment because of what his son did and does and the way he supports his son doing stupid shit. They found cocaine in the White House. Cocaine! And then on the other side, everybody's clamoring around the Orange Man who's going to go on a full-on 4-year revenge tour. None of them have my vote at this point. Perhaps maybe the Rimek Vaswamy, I call him 7-Eleven because I can't pronounce his fucking name. I don't care. He's got a good head on his shoulders. From what I've seen of him, he's actually pretty good. And he's only 38 years old. He's my age. He's not going to fall asleep at the wheel like Sleepy Joe and Mitch McConnell. And it doesn't look like he's going to go out there and insult people and start World War III like the Orange Man. He's kind of like right down the middle, kind of in between. He's got a lot to say about things. And he's well educated and well spoken. You got, but anyway, back to the rich man south of Richmond. You can't expect these venues to just shell out money and say, come on in. Well, you can't expect them to book you at a loss. You can't expect them to book you at a loss, dude. I mean, it's not like you're sitting there with Shinedown and fucking Papa Roach playing an acoustic set for 60,000 or 6,000 drunks in the middle of a field because I got screwed over by a festival. You think they would have learned after the first year what the fiasco was with that they wouldn't have came back. Anyway, you're not playing. You can't go from the mom and pop deli to the Subway and not expect to incur certain price increases. It's going to happen, dude. You can't expect a venue to book you at a loss. Maybe you should lower your price down to about $5,000 instead of $120,000. That's the part that people aren't going. People are reading the Daily Mail article going, yay! Yeah, fight the man! Fight the man! He ain't fighting the man but so much because he wants $120,000 to get up there and sing a couple songs. And he wants his hotel room paid for, and he wants his catering paid for. Come on. Wake up, America.